This month's AM Connect at the Golden West College Chamber office inside the Robert Mayer Boardroom was another well-attended event for members and prospective members alike. The popular Connect was fed by Chick-fil-A and kicked off by Chamber Chair Bruce Berman.
We're very happy to see you all here this morning.
Special guest was Huntington Beach City Attorney Michael Gates.
Really the update of today being April 13th, 2023, right?
Yeah, no, it's good to be here. I haven't been here in a while, but I used to come to these all the time, support the Chamber and their effort to help small businesses throughout Huntington Beach. So really a fantastic organization, a bunch of great people, a bunch of great businesses, and happy to be here to give an update, happy to answer questions. But the first thing for those in here who have businesses and are interested in business and you're interested in thriving in your business here in Huntington Beach, you should know that your city council, as of the last election, is very, very supportive of business. They're very, very pro-business. And just a couple examples, they were in office for less than a month and they brought an initiative to actually protect and defend small business from essentially predators. There are these people in the community that want to pick on business. So what do? They call and complain to code enforcement at the city and say there's a code violation over at this business. And a lot of it's restaurants, right? And code enforcement would go over and they would be searching around for code violations. And they might find something. And then the business is like, wait a second, where in the world did this come from? You know, I didn't even know there was a violation or whatever. And there would be these repeated calls from certain members of the community going after businesses, really meant to harass them. And so the businesses felt victimized, code enforcement felt weaponized, and there was really sort of an emboldening of these folks in the community who were complaining anonymously. So what the city council did is said, you know, enough of that, no more anonymous complaints. If there's a legitimate concern with a business by way of a code violation or alleged code violation, you have to identify yourself. If you're going to complain about a business and potentially shut them down, you're going to have to identify yourself. No longer is it going to be anonymous. We're going to go to court and we're going to fight. And Newsom can say what he wants at a podium. Attorney General Bonta can say what he wants at a podium. They can put out as many press releases as they want. But at the end of the day, I'm not worried by it. I'm not intimidated by it. We'll end up in court. I'll have my day in front of a judge or a jury on these issues. We'll advance the city's interests on these issues, and we'll see where it shakes out. I think our case is very, very compelling. I think this entire RHNA, it's called RHNA, the Affordable Housing Mandate stuff, it's called RHNA. That's an acronym, Regional Housing Needs Assessment. It's extremely vulnerable to a legal challenge, and we've really picked it apart. And if you were to read our lawsuit, which I don't necessarily recommend, but if you want to, you're welcome to, it's really, really, really good. And so I think the state actually is really, really worried, which is why they're doing a lot of chest thumping and saber rattling, and they're trying to draw attention up here about how Huntington Beach is a bad actor, not doing their share, not doing their part. Categorically wrong. That just proves either they're lying or they don't know anything about Huntington Beach and what we've done over the past number of years for affordable housing. We're in good stead right now. I mean, the lawsuits are. I'm really, really happy to be in court. So we'll see how that plays out. It's going to be a long time though. It's going to be a long time, and it's going to be months or years before we get resolution on that. But I have every confidence in the world that what Huntington Beach is doing is we're doing well and we're doing right.
The Chamber benefits its members by offering the up-close and personal connection to today's business leaders, those movers and shakers. And remember, each Chamber AM Connect, members can introduce themselves with a 20-second commercial. For Huntington Beach Business News, this is Matt Liffering.